The Man in Yellow has quickly become one of the most talked about mysteries in from season 3. And if you've seen the finale, you're probably still wondering, who exactly is this figure, and what does he mean for the story moving forward? Well, let's dive deep into everything we know so far. We first see him in his distinct yellow jacket, a look that immediately sets him apart from other characters in the show. But it's not just the jacket that makes him stand out. This man, likely in his 60s or 70s, has an unsettling presence. But there's a twist. If we look back at Miranda's painting from season 3, episode 2, we see a very similar figure. That painting was made before Miranda even came to the town, so it suggests that the Man in Yellow has been around for much longer, at least since 1978. However, there's a catch. The man in Miranda's painting looks a lot different. In the painting, he's much younger. His hair is black, and his clothes are cleaner. Contrast that with the real-world version. The man we see now is older, his eyes are darker, his veins protruding, and his teeth are rotten. Something has clearly changed since Miranda's depiction. The question is, was he always this way? Was he always evil? As we start to piece things together, we notice something odd. The Man in Yellow doesn't seem to be human. While he appears to take the form of a human, his superhuman strength tells a different story. In a brutal scene, he rips Jim's throat out with ease, an act that's definitely not the work of an ordinary man. But if he's not human, then who or what is he? Some might think he's one of the creatures that roam the town, but there's a key difference. The creatures, as we know, can't survive in daylight, yet the Man in Yellow is clearly active in the sunlight. So what does that mean? Is he something else entirely? Perhaps a higher tier of evil that's far worse than anything we've seen before. Remember what Martin said about the town's creatures. They're just the tip of the spear when it comes to the evil that lurks within, and the Man in Yellow seems to embody this much darker force. Not only does he know a lot about the town's secrets, like the hole Tabitha dug in season 1, but he also seems to have a deep connection to the strange happenings in the town. Could he be responsible for the flickering lights, the malfunctioning jukebox, and even the strange storms that hit the town? It's starting to feel like he's not just a bystander, but someone orchestrating events behind the scenes. But here's the real kicker. Is he the endgame villain of the series? Well, there's not enough concrete evidence yet to say for sure, but here's my theory. The Man in Yellow may not be the final villain we're waiting for. Instead, he could be a part of something even bigger, the source of all the town's evil. If that's the case, there's likely a counterforce of good waiting to fight back against him. But that's a topic for another video. And finally, let's talk about a potential twist that could blow your mind. What if the Man in Yellow isn't just some random evil entity? What if he's connected to a character we already know? There are hints throughout the show that suggest this could be the case. In fact, we could be looking at someone we've seen before in a form that's evolved over time. What if, just maybe, he's the reincarnation of one of our main characters? We don't have all the answers yet, but one thing is clear. The Man in Yellow is a force to be reckoned with, and his role in the story is far from over. That's it for today. Stay tuned. Season